Security is one of the greatest issues facing students in their schools. As a student, do you feel safe wherever you are? I decided to take a look at the hostels where students spend most of their time in. In my review, I sampled 3 halls of residence, Hall 2, 3, and 11, which are just replicas of the other halls of residence. Very few people take into consideration of the emergency exit doors in most of the buildings. These doorways are meant to facilitate easy vacation from a building during emergencies such as a fire outbreak. From an architectural point of view, emergency doors in most buildings are designed with tempered safety glass which breaks down into small cubes when hit hard. They also suggest that emergency exits should never be clipped, which makes them hard to break through. Fires or even terror attacks are high-stress situations and often people respond with great panic. Therefore, it's essential that people are guided to the designated assembly point to prevent them from scattering. If people scatter, it will impact on the head count in the nominal roll call, which may then result in emergency personnel making an unnecessary and dangerous trip back into the building. Again, the fire assembly points should be located at a place which is easily accessible without undergoing any obstruction. I got a chance to interview some of the students who reside in these hostels, and this is what they had to say.
In a big way, the university is not prepared to deal with emergencies like fire. For example, you're here at Hall 2, and we can find out that one exit is already closed, and the only place where people can exit is the main entrance. Now you can imagine how we have more than 100 people in this hostel. In case there is an emergency like fire, and the people don't expect them to pass through the main entrance because there will be a stampede. So these emergencies should be dealt with because they can lead to a lot of deaths in the future. Not only in Hall 2, even in other halls of residence.
To my opinion, I don't think the university is ready to handle emergencies. As a student, I've visited various hostels, girls' hostels, boys' hostels, and I found that the structure themselves do not favor cases of emergencies because you find that most doors in the hostels have been clipped and making it very difficult for students to break in case of emergencies. You also find that in case of fires, the school has not installed enough fire extinguishers to put off the fire, so the university should work on that.
Apart from the hostels being insecure, some students felt also their lecture halls were not a secure place to be in.
In my own view, the university is not ready to handle any emergency, both in the academic area and in the boarding section. First, at the gates, some gates are fully equipped with the security, but in some gates you can't actually tell who is coming in and who is going out. So in such a case, you find that students cannot be able to tell who is one of their own or who is a stranger among them. The second point, in the school, in the halls of residence, you will find that there is only an entrance door, but most of the exit doors, which are supposed to be used as emergencies, they have been permanently shut down. So in case of an emergency, you might find that students will not have an easy way to move out of the hostels so that they can save their lives.
The University of Nairobi has been ranked number 847 in the world and number 7 in Africa in the current university ranking. However, not all that glitters is gold. The funny thing is that in our lecture halls, there is no enough space for movement. So in case of an emergency, it will be very hard to get the students rushing out of the room because of the congestion. There are no emergency doors. We only use one door. So I think the university should try and improve on the infrastructure. They should increase the number of doors that are used so that the door that is used for entrance is not the same door that is used for exit. And the space inside, there should be enough space for free movement in and out.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. I'll definitely appreciate it. Also, subscribe to my channel and share it out widely.